Well, I'm here with a friend of the program, Bob McKee, the president of Suprema America. Bob and I go back a long way. And, we had a conversation a couple of years ago when you first, joined the Suprema group. And, you had some strong opinions and you had some equally strong visions.
Yes.
So where are we now, a couple of years down the road with this? And, what can you tell us about where your vision is and where you're going?
Okay. Well, when I first started out last year, one of the most critical elements that had to be put into play is to put an infrastructure in the organization that was going to be solid enough in order to be able to accept accelerated growth and scalability as quickly as possible. And I think we've been able to accomplish that. So my plan was approved in July of last year. We went out on a manpower hunt and trying to fit the right individual into the right profile requirements for each of the responsibilities, and we've done that, and now it's the exploitation of our brand and our extensive product breadth that we have. So a lot of companies, dealers out there are unaware that Suprema has quite the line of access control products. They know us through the biometric side of the world.
Right.
We are the number one fingerprint sensor in the world.
Right.
And now we are fast becoming the number one facial authentication platform in the world. We're actually premiering the BioStation 3 here. It's just a revolutionary type device that is on controlled doors these days. But now that we are reaching out and touching all these dealers all over the country, they're seeing that, oh my gosh, I never knew that you had this extensive of product portfolio that provided RFID, DESFire, MyFair credentials, having end-to-end solutions that are available. And so now we're seeing all of the hard work in the development of the channel strategy, the development of our manpower strategy. It's all coming together now. So we're in a great place, and that's the reason why we want to be here also, because it's an end user show. So we really wanted to expose Suprema more and more to the end user to let them know that, hey, just don't think about us on the biometric side. We have much more to offer our customers.
So, you're obviously looking for that end user pull through now.
Yes.
Because, are you fairly confident now that you've built that channel strength where you're getting the push so that the pull is the natural progression?
Exactly. And we have integration strategy in play today, because in the enterprise side of the world, there are the Linnells of the world,
sure.
Genetechs and software houses and so forth, and all these national integrators, the Johnson Controls and Securitas, all of them coming to us and say, how do I marry this platform to your devices? Because I want to hook it.
It's a good situation to be in.
It's a good situation, and that's that pull.
Right.
Because they have the connection to those large enterprise customers that are out there, and they want to utilize the technology that we have available. And so now we're now connecting and then being able to be pushed and pulled through into these large enterprise opportunities.
Okay, so as we look 2, 3, 4 years down the road, what's the mission and where do you think you're going to be?
I think that we set out to be the premier leader in the access control space. I don't believe that there is a so-called leader anymore. It's kind of dissipated. And so now it's an opportunity for us to become a premier leader. And what does that really mean, right? So obviously we have to have an extensive reach into the marketplace with our product portfolio. The revenue has to be a play in that recognition. But more importantly, I want to become the very best in service, both pre-sale and post-sale in the market. That, more than anything else, that's the reputation that I want this organization to have, is because everybody out there can find parity against you in very short order, but they can't compete in that service space. And that's where I think will distinguish us from the rest of the competition in the world.
Excellent. So if you're here at the show, we're at booth 3250, Suprema America. I encourage you to come by, see my good friend Bob McKee and his crew, see what they're doing, and we will move on to the next interview. But Bob, I appreciate you taking time.
Thank you, Steve, as always.
Always.
Okay, take care.